Hi everyone, how are you all? And I hope all are doing great. So, again, I'm here with the new discussions, new topic, new presentations that is all about different schemes and yojnas by the government of India. So, first of all, I would like to thank each and everybody who make my 400 subscribers almost and still liking my videos. So I would like to request each and everybody that please stay connected with me and give response and commenting on my videos. So today we will discuss about one of the scheme, that is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. So we will discuss about each and every detail about this government scheme that is all about the introduction part, that what exactly the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is, what are the salient features of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, what are the benefits and who are getting the benefits under this scheme, and what are the eligibility criteria for this schemes, and what are the different documents required to apply for this Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojanas, what are the special benefit or specific benefits to the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana for the different sections and the people of the society, and last what are the insurance schemes for the frontline health workers in the fight against COVID-19. So we will discuss each and every detail about this schemes. So stay connected. So when we talk about the introduction part, that what exactly the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is. So let me tell you one thing, that it is by the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution of the Government of India. This is for the poor's security welfare schemes, exactly. And if we talk about the duration of this scheme, so initially for the 3 months from April to June 2020 it was proposed, and further it was extended up to November 2020. Actually, it is operated by the Department of Food and Public Distribution under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Food and Public Distributions. When we talk about the aims, what is exactly the objective of this scheme is. So a welfare schemes announced by the government of India in March 2020 in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic in India. It was announced as the part of relief package to each and every people during who is suffering in the COVID-19 pandemic, and it is to ensure that the poor are not left hungry because of coronavirus pandemic, and this scheme was initiated. So it is actually about the food security scheme for the poor, which is for the security welfare of the schemes, and it aims to feed the poorest citizens of India by providing gain through the public distribution schemes. The scale of this scheme, welfare scheme, make it large food security program in the world. So if we talk about the features of this scheme, so let me tell you that government of India would not allow anybody, especially any poor family, to suffer on the account of non-availability of the food grains due to the disruption in the 3 months of the program. So when initially it was started now, so initially for the 3 months it was proposed from April to June 2020, and at last and further it was extended up to November 20. So it came up with the various objective for the like a welfare schemes. So it has been wonderful and benefit schemes to each and every sections of the society. So you can have a look that Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is ensuring the food for all during this COVID-19 crisis. It is for the supply of the grains and the pulses under the schemes. So basically this scheme is all about the supply of grains and the pulses. So you can see, you can have a look that the rail racks loaded up to 4,688, food grains loaded 133.50 lakh, and food grains received by the state is 51.15 lakh, and pulses allocated is 5.87 lakh, and pulses received by the state is 5.50 lakhs. So I have collected some evidences and some cuttings, like you can have a look. So when we talk about the schemes, so the scheme has been affected by the widespread corruptions and failure to the contribution grain, because when it was started, it actually affected by the widespread corruptions. And Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana was initiated by the Narendra Modi led government of India in 2016, and it was launched as a follow up to the income declaration scheme. So basically this program is all about launched as all about the initiative which is for the welfare schemes, and which is a part of taxation laws as well, by the Second Amendment Act 2016. So let me clear one thing, that as you can see this program, which is the part of taxation law, Second Amendment Act 2016. So under this amendment has allowed the people to register the unaccounted cash by paying a fine of 50% of the concealed revenue, and a further 25% of the gain is paid in the scheme. It can further be refunded without interest within the 4 years. So basically this program by this program, which is a part of taxation law, Second Amendment Act 2006, it is actually allowing the people to register unaccounted cash by paying the fine of 50% concealed revenue. So this is all about this scheme. So have a look about the Modi government to provide free food grains under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana from May to June. That under this scheme, the 5 kg free food grains to be provided to the poor for the month of May and June 2020. You can see that the around 80 crores beneficiaries to get free food grains. And in the line with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to the poor, Government of India will provide free food grains to 80 crore beneficiaries on the same pattern as the last year's PM Garib Kalyan Yojana at the cost of 26,000 crore was. And PM Narendra Modi stressed that it is important that the poor of the country have nutritional support when the country is facing the second wave of the coronavirus. So it is all about the schemes which is led by the government of India, Narendra Modi. So when we talk about the financial relief package, so it was announced by our Prime Minister to fight against this actually socio-economic crisis caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Actually, so because PM Garib Kalyan Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is a part of financial relief package. This actually focusing on the relief to the person or the sections of the society who is actually suffering because of this pandemic. So this relief package included the schemes for the various sectors like MSMEs, agriculture, and many unorganized sectors as well. And the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana is an important one to ensure the monetary benefits to the farmers, senior citizens, widows, differently abled, among the others. So under this relief package worth actually rupees 1.75 crores has already benefited crores of the people since its releases. And recently the PM Modi announced that this scheme will extend it up to the November 2020 to cover more beneficiaries so these are some points under this schemes. So let me tell you more about this. So when we talk about the salient features of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, so let me tell you first that 80 crore Indians are being benefited through this scheme, as rupees 1.70 lakh crore PM Garib Kalyan Yojana package provided. So when women who hold the Jan Dhan accounts get rupees 500 deposited into their account, the daily wages of Manrega workers has been increased to rupees 202 from 182, and insurance benefit of the 50 lakhs to all the health workers. An additional amount of rupees 1000 shall be deposited into the account of senior citizens and widows till now 2020. And PM Kisan Samman Nidhi launched to get a fixed income of rupees 6000 per annum to all the small and marginalized farmers. So basically these are some silent features of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is. And there are some other features as well, that the Indian Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced on 25th of the March 2020 an economic relief package of rupees 1,70,000 crore for the poor population and migrant workers. This scheme is outlined to cover 80 crores of the rural population of the country. The relief Package includes the food and components, which are divided into the eight sections of the society as well. It is inclusive of the prisoners, women, and the disabled persons, or the other sections of the society. It includes the contribution to the poor families as well, and with the pulses through this yojana. So it is by the central government, which has claimed to distribute the rice, the wheat based on the each individuals, and in addition to already existing rice distribution that had been allotted. This schemes meant relief plans to help in the survival of the deadly situations of the country. So if we talk about the benefits of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, so let me tell you, these are some points which you can see that the food subsidiary benefits, the benefits to the farmers, the Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act workers, the self-help groups and RLMs. And RLM means the National Rural Livelihood Missions, and building workers, district mineral funds, underprivileged senior citizens, widows, Divyang, and benefits to the registered women under the Jan Dhan Yojana schemes, the women householding registered under the Ujjwala schemes. So these are some sectors or the sections of the society in which the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is actually benefiting by their levels. So have a look that there are I have collected so many evidences like from the newspapers and the datas. So let me tell you, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana scheme eligibility criteria, that Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana for the immediate benefit of the businesses up to the 100 workers who can earn less than in rupees 15,000 per month. So basically I have to tell you that the scheme was announced as the part of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana for the immediate benefit of the businesses. जिनकी भी 15,000 से कम सैलरी है तो वैसे लोगों को ये मिलेगा. Then second point is the unified portal has been updated to reflect the scheme in order to assist the qualifying employers in obtaining the benefit. So basically there is no change to the ECR filing process or the format. So before filing the ECR, the employers would only need to file a declaration. So this was some eligibility criteria. As you can see that the families members for falling under the below poverty line, they are eligible. The annual income of the 15,000 below families, they are eligible. For poor people, disabled persons, and the old age prisoners, they are eligible. The tribal families in the rural and mountain areas, they are eligible. So these are some points. And again, that is the documents. What are the documents? There is a question that what are the documents required to apply for the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana? Means many people are in the situations or in the dilemma that what kind of documents were required for Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. So let me tell you one thing, that Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana keeps a simple process for everyone to avail this, because an applicant is needed to open a Jan Dhan account in any bank which is authorized by the Reserve Bank of India, and during this procedure the applicant needs to furnish the income documents that will further be screened, and after the verification and after the completion of screening, it is confirmed whether the applicant is eligible or not for the Yojana. So after that they can apply for the. So you can have a look. I have collected a few materials that the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package progresses so far. Like you can have this, that 19.86 crore to the women Jan Dhan account holders, 2.82 crores and old age persons, widows and disabled persons. Building and construction workers received financial support amounting to rupees 3,071 crore as well. So I have collected this points to show you that what exactly this scheme is going on or doing well or not. So you can have a look. Now what are the insurance schemes for the frontline health workers? So let me tell you one thing, that this is a special program. This is a special insurance program that will include that will include the Safai Karmacharis as well, the ward boy, nurses, ASA staff, surgeons, mechanics, doctors and professionals and other health employees. Then any healthcare workers who is having experience any accident or injury while treating the COVID-19 patients will then be credited with the sum of rupees 50 lakhs under the program, and approximately 22 lakhs health staff will be given medical protection under this system to combat this pandemic in all the government health centers, wellness centers, and all the state and the central governments as well. So basically this is one of the flagship, I would tell, about these programs under this schemes, because actually it is actually ensuring these people like Safai Karmachari, ward boy, nurse. So approximately 22 lakh health staff will be given a medical protection under this system. So these are some basic points, and these are the insurance schemes for the frontline health workers during this COVID as well. So this was up to Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is actually continuing as well. You can say that the Atmanirbhar Bharat and the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana will continue. So hope you all are doing well, and hope you all will like my videos. So I would request each and everybody, please like and subscribe my videos as much as possible, and I'm thanking each and everybody that who is connected to me and still commenting, liking my videos. So thank you everyone. Hope you all are doing great. Stay connected.